We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack D.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us this week on a visit to Watford in the county of Hertfordshire. The first public mention of the name Watford was at the proclamation of the town's Anglo-Saxon Charter of 1042. The second public mention was just now. Local man Fred Housego won Mastermind in 1980. The London cabbie from Croxley passed on only one question, which was, in monetary terms, what is the meaning of the word change? The former Spice Girl, Emma Bunton, lives nearby. Emma left the group in 1999 to become a former Spice Girl. Watford is home to the British Literacy Skills Research Facility. Its senior practitioner, Dr. James Holland, was recently awarded an oboe for his work on dyslexia. And the truck manufacturers Iveco are based here and built rubbish lorries for the council, so they lost the contract. Although Watford is very much a modern town, historians have recently unearthed evidence of a prehistoric tribe who became extinct around 3,000 years ago. But they weren't the last ancient people to die here. Let's meet the teams. On my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And on my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Andy Hamilton. And taking her place at the desk next to me to enjoy an evening of frantic scoring, please welcome the ever-delightful Samantha. Okay, in this first round we'll be providing misleading advice, and it's going to be well worth a listen, if you get the idea. This week, the teams are providing unhelpful advice for travellers, by which we mean tourists rather than Romany travellers. And these days, we have to be careful not to stereotype Romany travellers, in case they put a curse on us. So, teams, your suggestions, please, of misleading travel advice for both this country and abroad. Andy, you can start.
The campsite outside St Paul's Cathedral welcomes caravans.
Graham.
After a night out in Bangkok, don't go home without your free ping-pong ball.
Barry.
English policemen are affectionately known as tit-face.
Tim.
When watching cricket in Pakistan, ask what the rules are today.
Women smoking outside buildings are prostitutes.
Don't miss the London Olympics. Tickets on sale at the gate.
Vegetarian steaks in France are called cheval.
The euro is no longer legal tender in Greece. They would rather you paid in hummus.
In Pamplona, get out in the street and join in the famous catching of the bulls.
Greet any companion in the gents with, "Are you on your own, big boy?"
At the beach in Rio, every day is Twangathong Day.
The Muslim community in England can seem a little reserved, but they will soon open up if you do them a nice drawing of Muhammad.
That was Andy Hamilton.
With a joke given to him by Jack D.
In Norfolk, when your host introduces his wife and sister, be sure to compliment her.
Good, well, the teams are going to sing for us now in the round called One Song to the Tune of Another. Piano accompaniment will be provided by Colin Sell. Listeners will be interested to learn that back in the 70s, Colin produced Wings. Then salmonella broke out and his barbecue chicken stall was shut down. We'll start with you, Barry, if we may. I'd like you to sing the words of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to the tune of Delilah.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw him, you would even say it close. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? So bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
Oh, Barry Cryer singing with an oxygen mask on. Marvellous. So, you now, Tim, I'd like you to sing the words of Fight for Your Right to Party by the Beastie Boys to the tune of Danny Boy.
You wake up late for school, man, you don't want to go. You ask your mom, please, but she still says no. You miss 2 classes and no homework, but your teacher preaches class like you're some kind of jerk. You gotta fight for your right to party. Your pop caught you smoking and he said no way. That hypocrite smokes 2 packs a day, man. Living at home is such a drag. Now your mum threw away your best part of a man.
All right, it's your turn now, Andy. I'd like you to sing the words of the Bob the Builder theme to the tune of O Fortuna from Carmina Burana.
Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. Scoop, Muck and Dizzy and Rolly too. Lofty and Wendy join the crew. Pilchard and Bud, Travis and Spud, playing together like good friends should. Can we have this man thrown out and the man shouting more?
It's actually Jeremy Hardy, I think.
And finally, Graham, I'd like you to sing the words of Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone to the tune of the Birdie Song.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away, and I know, 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 I know. Hey, I ought to leave the young thing alone, but ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house don't ain't a home. Anytime she goes away, anytime she goes away, anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away, anytime she goes away. That's enough of that.
Thank you, Graham. Well done, Watford. I bet you have line dancing here, don't you? The next game is called Word for Word, and it's a word game that uses words in a game. One team should start by taking turns to exchange a random series of words which must be totally unconnected. So if the word African is followed by the word Zulu, then it means the middle's fallen out of your dictionary. And if exigent was followed by schizothermia, vociferous, echopraxia, plump and buttocks, then you've got through to Stephen Fry's answer phone. So, Tim and Andy, you can start exchanging your random words, while Barry and Graham, you should carefully monitor their words and challenge to take over play if you detect a connection. So off you go, Tim and Andy.
Crumpet.
Pelvis.
Plectrum.
Spinnock.
Forceps.
Plasma.
Culinary.
Behemoth.
Gerund.
That was Graham's.
Yeah, that was my favourite kids' programme, Jerome the Behemoth.
Yes.
On the radio, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a book token.
What used to happen in Jerome the Behemoth then, Graham?
What was the tune?
They played visual games on the radio. It was marvellous.
What was the theme tune, Graham? Perhaps you could do it for us.
I'm
Jerome the Behemoth. That was a very short intro tune. And that's all he said. And he married a behemoth.
I'm beginning to believe it.
It's true.
There was a Behemoth ball one year.
Yeah.
Behemoth ball. Moth ball.
No, I know.
I know.
It's okay, Barry. It's okay.
I know. I'm sorry.
We got it.
I'm a pioneer, really.
So over to you. Yes, you've won the challenge, Graham. I'm sure you'd be thrilled to know.
I've forgotten the plot now.
Yeah. Oh, Timmers.
Hesitation.
Graham, it's over to you.
No?
Yes, please.
That was my word.
Oh.
Then.
Table.
Ballistic.
Artichoke.
Conifer.
However,
Holistic.
this.
That.
Andy.
Well, he threw it there. This and that. That was my favourite children's programme. Do you remember? Two little finger puppets.
This and that.
Hello, this. Hello, that.
Yeah.
How are you? I'm very well, thank you.
Yes. Shall we sing a song now?
Yes. This and that. This and that. That and this. We all had a little cat. This and that. This and that.
We haven't done it justice, really.
Yeah, I'm filling up just remembering that show.
Yeah.
It's all very well for you to laugh. I'm actually sitting quite close to them. It's a correct challenge, though. This and that. I can't allow that. So we'll have... you can carry on, please, Andy.
Turbot.
Molest.
You just keep your private life out of it. Sperm.
And yours, Charabang.
Barry.
Charabang Sperm, 60s rock group. Got all their albums. They did a cabaret at the Behemoth Ball one year. You remember them?
Do you not remember them, Charabang?
I'm not that old, unfortunately.
Yeah, Barry remembers their biggest hit.
Charabang, 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 lend me your sperm. Charabang, 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 it's the end of term. Charabang, Charabang, I wanna be a
Well, there's been mass coverage of the intrusion into people's private lives this year, but even before phone hacking and email interception, there were still certain sleazy individuals going through people's dustbins in the middle of the night in a desperate attempt to get close to the rich and famous. We spoke to one who we'll call Alan. It's not his real name. His real name is Barry Cryer. And Alan has inspired this idea for a game called Whose Dustbin? Now, I'll present each team with a dustbin that's been taken from outside the home of a well-known person, and the opposing team should try to guess the owner's identity from what the rummaging team discover has been thrown away. Okay, Barry and Graham, the first celebrity dustbin is for you to rummage through, and the identity of its mystery owner is now being displayed to our theatre audience. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant.
Right, off you go, Barry and Graham.
Let's have a look in here. Oh,
what's that? Floppo hair conditioner.
Yeah. A couple of old golf clubs. Pair of monogrammed gloves.
Yep.
The initials R and L.
Yes. Four bits of old wedding cake.
Oh, yes. And a turkey.
Well, quite a few
actually.
Turkeys,
yeah. What's that book there?
Acting for Dummies.
Oh.
Still in its wrapper.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and oh, look, a signed photo from this dusky beauty in Hollywood. Oh. That's that on the back. Is that a message? Oh, no, it's an invoice.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Is that our Prime Minister in the fictional world?
Yes.
Must be Hugh Grant.
Really?
Who, as a child actor, starred in This and That. Do you remember?
I remember. He was the caterpillar, wasn't he?
Hello, caterpillar. Hello.
Oh, God, please make it end. Okay, your turn now, Tim and Andy. The identity of your celebrity dustbin owner will now be displayed to the audience. Well, here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
James Murdoch. James Murdoch.
Okay, start rummaging now, Tim and Andy.
What's this?
Let's have a look.
Oh, look. Oh,
What do you got?
Look, that's a diary, 2008 diary.
Oh, yeah.
And it says, important meeting with senior staff, though I wasn't there.
Here's another entry, Tim.
What's
Look.
that say?
Met with senior staff.
Yeah.
Asked to sign cheque
Yeah.
for £250,000. Didn't ask why. Didn't want to appear nosy.
There's loads of phone numbers in the back of here.
yeah,
No
yeah.
names, they've been Tipexed out.
Yeah. Is that your number, Tim?
Yeah, and my PIN number.
Oh, right.
Well, it was before I had to change it.
Oh, I remember because of your affair with Elle Macpherson. Yeah. Is she still stalking you?
Look, just leave it alone for her sake. Oh, here's a book. Teach Yourself to Speak American, Cobber.
Oh, yeah. Another book, look, on morality and ethics. Also still in its wrapper.
This is the only way is not ethics, is it? Yeah.
The end.
Rolf Harris, obviously.
It's got to be James Murdoch.
The next round's called the Cutting Room Floor and is specially designed to encourage fierce competition between the teams, as only the funniest contributions will make it to the air. Barry and Graham, I want you to step up to the microphone in the style of Mock the Week and say some very funny things that you shouldn't come out with at a funeral, while Tim and Andy, I want you to come up with a hilarious piece of consumer advice in the style of You and Yours. So make your efforts hysterically funny, remember, or else they'll end up on the cutting room floor. Off you go. On to the next round. Well, in the next round, our theatre audience will be called upon to get involved in the game called Karaoke Koki. This achieves the almost impossible by combining the best bits of karaoke with the best bits of hokey koki to make the worst of both worlds. In Karaoke Koki, the audience will be invited to hum a song. The first team to buzz in and identify the song will be the winners. If the team is wrong, the audience must start again from where they left off, and so on, until someone gets it right, or I wander out to see if there's a passing bus I can throw myself under. Whichever comes first. Musical assistance will be provided by Colin Sell. OK, audience, the title of your first song will now be relayed to you via the display screen. For listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
The James Bond theme. The James Bond theme.
Please would you start us off, please, Colin? Andy.
I've no idea what it is. I just want it to stop.
Good.
I think I've heard it at funerals a few times.
I don't think you're close yet. I must say, it sounded like a lot of old men eating cake or something. I think maybe you've got too many people humming. That's the answer. I think, should we just try it one more time? Benefit cheats only this time. On the count of three, off you go. 1, 2, 3.
Surprised they can afford cake.
I think we might have to do men only. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Andy.
Well, I feel I'm descending into mental illness now. I have a feeling I detected the vaguest suggestion of melody in there, and I think it might be the theme tune from James Bond.
Oh, well. Very good. Okay, well, let's try another one. Here's a further song title for you, and here's the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Do they know it's Christmas? Do they know it's Christmas?
Colin, another intro, please. Another intro. Andy.
It's the flight of the bumblebee. But, you know when they get stuck in the double glazing?
Yeah.
It's that.
I don't know what it was, but it seemed to be coming towards us, which was...
I think maybe women only on the count of three, please. 1, 2, 3.
It's that old musical song, You Can't Put Willie Where Willie Won't Go. Love it to hear it again.
I thought it was very recognisable.
Can we hear more of it?
Yeah, but you know what
I can't
it
believe I
is.
said that.
Not everyone has my musical ear.
If they have, give it back.
Women only again on the count of three, please. 1, 2, 3. Give us your money. So sorry. You were doing it so well, I got in the...
It was like Ed Balls watching the Antique Roadshow.
Is that the clue?
That was the clue.
Vera Lynn will meet again. Do they know it's Christmas?
Yes, it was. Well, it's very nearly the end of the show, but there is just time to squeeze in a round of the Electrician's Songbook. Samantha has to nip home earlier. She's got a recurring problem with faulty wiring, and yet another electrician is coming round to check her fuses. Samantha says she blows 3 or 4 a week in the cupboard under the stairs. So, teams, your suggestions, please, of song titles likely to appeal to an audience of electricians. Andy, you can start.
Ding dong, the switch is dead.
Greatest song by Vince Cable.
Album of greatest hits by Earth, Live and Neutral.
Wish me luck as you microwave me goodbye.
I got Ian Drury's classic, Flex and Plugs and Shocks and Volts.
Talking about my generator.
A Hard Day's Night, plus parts, plus VAT equals 800 quid.
You've got to fit a socket or two.
The sad song of the weight-conscious, underqualified electrician. I'm a 9-stone cowboy.
Hold it, flashbang, wallop. Oh, sorry about that.
Yes. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the show. And what can I say? Well, with the best will in the world, I'd inherit everything. And with that, from the team, Samantha, myself, and our audience here in Watford, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Andy Hamilton were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack D.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us on a second visit to the city of Coventry, known as the Barcelona of the Midlands, but without the architecture and sunshine, the beaches or the cuisine, the feel-good vibe or decent football team. Anyway, probably the most famous name associated with Coventry is Lady Godiva, who in the year 1043 was challenged by her husband, the Earl of Mercia, to ride naked through the city streets in protest against taxation of the poor. Lady Godiva is today immortalised in monetary rhyming slang. Lady Godiva is now a fiver, but in 1043 the slang they used on the day was threepenny bits. Still, that's inflation for you. Lady Godiva's naked form is depicted at Wenlock Abbey in a stained glass window, if the monks forget to wipe it down after. In November 1940, at the height of the Blitz, German bombers destroyed the centre of Coventry, including the cathedral. By 1962, a new cathedral had been built and the area largely restored. In March 1941, the bombers reduced Willenhall to dust and rubble, and by 1976, no one had noticed. But the Luftwaffe weren't the last unwelcome visitors to bomb here. Let's meet the teams. On my left, Miles Jupp and Rachel Paris. And on my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Harry Hill. And taking her place on the scoring board next to me, please welcome the delightful Samantha. Well, we start this week with some new additions to the Uxbridge English Dictionary. A good dictionary is essential for learning the correct use of similar words. For example, many people don't understand the subtle difference between the words gloss and eggshell. Well, gloss describes a type of paint which dries to a shiny finish, whereas eggshell is Sean Connery's favourite Microsoft spreadsheet. The meanings of words are constantly changing, teams, so your suggestions, please, of any new definitions you may have spotted recently. Miles, you can start.
Equine, booze for horses.
Tim?
Academy, school for complete bastards.
Rachel?
Indicate, the Duchess of Cambridge's 90s grunge phase.
Harry?
Ayatollah, to flirt with a bell ringer. Obviously, I don't mean anything by that.
No.
I don't want any trouble.
Chateaubriand, French for I went to the loo at Brian's house.
Surcharge, the £5 million Philip Green needs to cough up to keep his knighthood.
Frisbee, insect with an afro.
Maintain, a posh hill.
Sophocles, very tall comedian lying on a settee.
Dogger Bank. A place you can go after hours to make a deposit.
Torpedo, Glastonbury-based nonce.
Panache, the dying embers of a play on words.
Funny you should say that. OK, the teams are going to sing along to some well-known songs in the round called Pick-Up Song. Samantha will spin the discs. Each of you will sing along, teams, until Samantha turns the music down. If on its return you're within a gnat's crotchet of the original, I'll be awarding points. And points mean a frankly sickening indictment of me-centric contemporary Britain. What do points mean? Yes, and this week's prize is the perfect afternoon treat for the politically correct. It's LGBT for two at the Ritz. So, Tim, you're to start, and I'd like you to accompany Meatloaf singing I Would Do Anything for Love.
And I would do anything for love. I'd run right into hell and back. I would do anything for love. I'll never lie to you, and that's a fact. But I'll never forget the way you feel right now. Oh, no way. But I would do anything for love. Oh, I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. No, I won't do that.
No, I won't do that.
Unlucky, Tim, and it started so promisingly. Okay,
That's true.
You're next, Miles. I'd like you to accompany the Divine Comedy singing National Express.
Take the National Express when your life's in a mess. It'll make you smile. The human life is here, from the feeble old dear to the screaming child. to the family man, manhandling the pram with paternal pride. And everybody sings. Yeah. All right, we go. On the National Express.
Thank you. Well done, Miles Jupp. How you do that two voices thing at once. Just brilliant, actually. Well done. You now, Harry Hill, I'd like you to accompany Jerry Rafferty singing Baker Street.
Is it all right if I stand? It's just that I've got.
I thought you were standing. Sorry.
I've got a loose rib and it vibrates. Hoo-ha! The city desert makes you feel so cold. It got so many people, but it's got no soul. And it's taken you so long to find out you were wrong when you thought it held everything. And you used to think that it was so easy. You used to say that it was so easy, but you're trying now.
It may surprise you at home, though you didn't see that actually Harry was playing the trombone himself. Not many people can do that. So finally, would you, Rachel, please accompany Celine Dion? Well, you haven't been doing this show long, so I'll make allowances. The teams are going to do a spot of acting for us now in the round called Sound Charades. This is a variation on the old TV classic Give Us a Clue, a show that featured Mime Master General Lionel Blair. Sprightly 90-year-old Lionel still has the travel bug and recently enjoyed a Pacific cruise with his partner. As part of the itinerary, Lionel visited the Galapagos Islands, where he met George the giant tortoise. The trip wasn't without incident, as on departure, a confused nature warden wouldn't let Lionel leave the island. On the plus side, his wife and the tortoise did enjoy the cruise back to Southampton. Tim and Harry, you're to start, please, and your title will shortly be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen for listeners at home. Here's the mystery voice.
Inglorious Bastards. Inglorious Bastards.
Off you go, please, Tim and Harry.
It's a film and it's 2 words and it goes like this. Oh, hello, Sean.
A top of the morning to you, Paddy.
Is that too much? Sorry, mate. Just dial it back a bit.
Where in God's name are you off to dressed like that?
Oh, well. Well now, you remember the Irish presenter lady?
The Honeyford woman?
Yes.
What's she done now?
Well, she's only after putting together a boy band. And I've got an audition.
Oh, well, I might join then.
Oh, no. She's only accepting boys like myself, who were born out of wedlock now.
So, if you pass the audition, you could end up
Yes. In... Yeah.
Well...
Gosh, very reminiscent of Ken Loach's The Wind That Shakes the Barley.
We got the Hungerford reference.
So that,
oh, you
so
got that one.
But you didn't say Gloria.
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 So we think it's Inglorious Bastards.
Well got, very good. So your turn now, Miles and Rachel, and your title is now being exhibited on the laser display board. And here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Loose women. Loose women.
It's a television show.
Oh,
And
yes.
it's 2 words.
You're soaking wet.
I been swimming.
And where have you been swimming?
I been swimming down the toilet. It's...
That's it.
Did it feature Janet Street Porter? By any chance?
I think it does, and I think you know what it is, don't you?
Is it Loose Women? Blue Swimming.
Well, this next game is called Not My Fault and is all about disasters in the workplace. Of course, disasters can just as easily happen at home. Only recently I was in the kitchen trying to follow Jamie Oliver's instructions for the correct way to prepare his pucker pineapple pudding when I was told, hold sharp cleaver in one hand, grab pineapple crown and whack off. I did, and very nearly fell off the worktop. In this round, one team are the organisers of certain attractions, and the other team are dissatisfied customers. Okay, so you can be the dissatisfied customers, please, Miles and Rachel, and you've just travelled on Tim and Harry's space shuttle, and you should outline your complaints, and it's Tim and Harry's job to improvise their excuses. Off you go.
Well, I just want to start off by saying we did have a nice time.
Good. We did have a nice time.
We did have a nice time.
So what's the problem?
What's the problem, yeah.
Well, there was a number of things that we noticed, I suppose, that we, in retrospect, we're a little frustrated and bemused by.
Did you experience any G-force?
Very little, I think, in fairness to ourselves. I mean, it was quite, I'm not saying it was uncomfortable.
No, there were bumps, but it felt more like going over speed bumps, if anything.
I have to say, and I'm not deliberately going out of my way to look for criticisms here, but one of the things I was most looking forward to about going to space, I think we both were, we talked about it for several months while saving up the $250,000 necessary to pay. I was looking forward to the view.
I was looking forward to the view, yeah, and you did ask us to pull across little red curtains across the windows, so that was a disappointment.
At the beginning, did you see the very bright object in the sky?
Well, we did see. We saw something. It was certainly orange.
Like a large orange moon.
That's right. Although it was on top of a sort of black and white
and it
stick.
was flashing.
And what was curious, of course, because there was another one on the other side.
But they were all probably orbiting each other.
Right.
That's
right.
the explanation for this phenomenon, is it? Yeah. I've always been quite obsessed with the idea of experiencing weightlessness. And that, I think, in fairness, once we removed the seat belts, nothing seemed to happen.
No.
Well, to be honest, you are quite heavy.
Right. Am I so heavy that the removal of gravity would have no impact, Tommy? Are you sure you understand how gravity works?
I think maybe what you were experiencing was the next stage from weightlessness, which is wakefulness.
One elderly gentleman who, incidentally, I had to give up my seat for, had to get out for a space walk. At one point, and I was a bit concerned about the lack of attention to his health and safety because he had no cord attached to him, and when he came back he was quite out of breath. and carrying some groceries.
I mean, there's probably a perfectly rational explanation for it, but what is it, we wondered?
I'll let my partner answer that.
Well, his daughter was very keen for him to go, and
fair enough. Yeah.
Ideally not come back.
The driver, pilot.
Pilot, yeah.
Did say that we would need to ding the bell in order to stop.
Yeah. And by this point, we were getting quite cross with them because we'd already had to pay him $250,000 in exact change.
They didn't even have contactless.
Let's try that the other way around. This time you can be the dissatisfied customers, Tim and Harry, and you have just visited Miles and Rachel's TV theme park. And you're not happy about it, so you can start complaining now, please.
We're not happy is an understatement, isn't it?
We're not. And I think you had an issue with the Love Island...
I did.
Ride.
The Love Island log flume, yes. You get two things to take home as a permanent reminder of the trip. You get a photo and chlamydia.
I suppose the thing is, if that is a venereal disease you've already got, then we're happy to get you an additional one as well.
And I will say chlamydia is one of the...
It's one of our most popular.
It's one of our most popular venereal diseases, and it is authentic to the show.
I had an issue with the Strictly themed Tunnel of Love.
Yeah, that was...
I went in with my wife. And came out with Anton de Beck.
Are you honestly telling me that this wasn't what you were expecting?
To be honest, it wasn't what we were expecting.
No, not by any stretch.
Who were you expecting to end up with?
Sean Walsh. As advertised. What possessed you to have an Ant McPartlin-themed Dodgems?
You must have enjoyed some of it, though. Did you like the Homes Under the Hammer Carousel?
We did quite enjoy the Eamon Holmes bouncy castle.
No, that was Eamon Holmes. And you have to take your shoes off when you climb on top of him. I don't know if you knew that.
That was his only rule.
It's a good job he's not sensitive about his weight, isn't it?
Oh, well, that means it's the end. Well done. This next round is all about reviews. In this round, I shall present the teams with a selection of genuine internet reviews, and their job is to correctly identify to what the review is referring. So, Tim, what's this a review for? If you find yourself at a point in life where you don't have to impress anyone, I highly recommend these.
Degrees in media studies.
It's actually a review of Crocs, unisex adults, classic clogs from Amazon. How about this one, Rachel? Great when I was a child, but now revolting.
Is it uncles?
It's actually a review of Ribena from Ocado. Miles, very male-dominated and pays scant attention to female pleasure.
Is it Radio 4?
It's actually The Joy of Sex by Alex Comfort. Harry, what's being reviewed here? At least it saves you from having to go to Birmingham.
Death. Review of Death. No, that's very mean.
The answer was IKEA in Coventry.
Ah, yes.
From TripAdvisor. Tim, what's being reviewed here? My husband loves it, and you can get spare heads.
An Anne Boleyn Barbie doll.
It's for a Remington shaver. And what about this one, Rachel? Ideal size as my husband was a big man.
A landmine.
It was actually a review of a cremation urn. From Amazon. Okay. Miles, what about this one? More graphic than I expected.
A book of graphs.
It's The Joy of Sex, again. And finally, Harry, it's become such an annoyance that I've switched it off.
My nan's life support machine. We couldn't have toast in the morning and nan.
No, it's again from Amazon. It was Alexa smart speaker. Well, it is very nearly the end of the show, but there is just time to fit in a quick round of car or bedroom. And in it, I'd like you teams to come up with examples of phrases that might be suitable to use in either the car or the bedroom. Miles, you could start.
Please slow down, you're making me nervous.
Tim.
Oh, my God, you've got a puncture.
Harry.
Darling, should I take the first or second exit?
Rachel.
Sorry, it's a mess. The kids have absolutely ruined it.
I really love it when you wear your driving gloves.
You should really be keeping 2 chevrons between us and the couple in front.
Did you call your mother to say we're coming?
Hello, officer.
Oh, just wake me up when we get there.
Oh, dear, I've got a flat. I think I'm going to need a pull.
Unbelievable. Not even a thank you.
I think I've left skid marks.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the tetchy taxi driver of time refuses the Scottish fiver of fate, and the pissed-off passenger of posterity is abandoned by the ring road of regret, I notice it's the end of the show. So, from the team, Samantha, myself, and our audience here in Coventry, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Timbrook Taylor, Miles Jupp, Rachel Paris and Harry Hill were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Ian Pattinson and Fraser Steele, and the producer was John Naismith. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us for a second visit to Southport, the jewel in the crown of England's northwest coast. Southport is rightly proud as the home of red rum. The famous racehorse was trained here, running on the sands and swimming in the sea. Red Rum won the Grand National in 1973, 74 and 77. And then in 1978, the 100 metres backstroke. Among Southport's many varied events, the town hosts an annual air show with visitors enthralled by displays of air from all over the world. This year's event was won by Albert Griesby of Warrington, who gained gold rosettes in 3 categories: longest piece of air, dried air mounted on card, and mixed preserved airs in a sealed glass jar. Mr. Griesby put his success down to the rich and fertile loamy soil found round his bicycle pump. Every 12th of July, Southport hosts an Orange Men's March. This year included Robert Kilroy Silk and David Dickinson. Britain's last chief hangman, Albert Pierpoint, lived here in Southport. During a career spanning 3 decades, Pierpoint is credited with executing 433 men and 17 women, including 6 US soldiers at Shepton Mallet, 200 Nazis at Nuremberg, and a parking meter attendant in Wythenshawe. That last one being a private job. Let's meet the teams. They are on my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And on my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Jeremy Hardy. And eager as ever to settle down on my left hand, please welcome our fragrant scorer, the delightful Samantha. We kick off with a look at our language in the round called Uxbridge English Dictionary. English is a rich and complex language, so it's often difficult to understand the subtle differences in meaning between certain terms. For example, many people don't appreciate the different functions of solicitors and barristers. Well, those of us who've taken the trouble to read our dictionaries know that a solicitor is one who draws up legal documents and prepares cases for court, but is not allowed to plead or prosecute in the High Court. Whereas a barrister is what you hang on to on the stairs. However, meanings are constantly moving on, and I'd like the teams to share with us any new definitions they may have spotted recently. Graham, you can start.
Winnebago, a horse with a bad back.
Tim, titillate, delayed puberty.
Barry.
Binge, where Sean Connery puts his rubbish.
Jeremy.
Uganda. Go and have a look.
Carmelite, a half-hearted Buddhist. Carmelite.
Yeah. Midwifery, partway through Breaking Wind.
Arboretum, a dockside restaurant.
Mice, plural of mouse, unless said by the Queen, in which case it's the singular. Karma light.
Geriatric, next time Germany starts a war.
Largesse, a largesse.
Surcharge, cash for honours.
A curlicue, a Welsh dog.
Could you explain that curlicue again?
Barry will.
Right.
Carmelite.
Fundamentalist, give money to David Icke.
Sorcerer, even more of a saucer.
Melody, bit like a duck.
Snuff box, a coffin.
Argy Bargy, owner of a narrowboat in Buenos Aires. Bloater, Japanese straw hat.
Pie crust, what you get if you don't polish your pike.
I've been thinking about that curlicue.
Yeah.
I think I've got it.
Good. Are you enjoying retirement, Humphrey?
It's a mixture of cur and look you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, yes.
Yes.
It's a mixture of cur and look you.
Yes.
I see the next round is all about boasting, with the teams taking roles as swankers. Typecast again. Actually, Barry Cryer will be at something of an advantage here, as he really does have something to boast about. Yesterday, Barry was driven to the dentist by his wife and insisted he extract a bad tooth immediately. There was no time to waste on an anaesthetic, as Barry needed to get to the off-licence before it closed. So the tooth was pulled, and how brave Barry was in ignoring the excruciating pain as he helped the dentist to hold his wife down. Okay, we'll start with you, Tim. You're at a party and you're just about to initiate a topic of conversation which allows you to boast about something. The rest of you take turns to outdo Tim's boast until I honk, when the next panelist has to initiate a brand new topic of conversation and start the boasting all over again. Okay, off you go. Tim.
I've got a wonderful new gardener with real green fingers.
I've got a gardener for my gardener, both with green fingers.
I actually grew my own gardeners.
Yes, I've just got a little old lady who comes round, but she's got completely green arms.
Oh, God. Right. You're tough, aren't you? I was going to talk about my little old lady that comes round, but it's just as well I didn't have a child.
I have to say that I can always get to see my bank manager.
My bank manager actually lives in the house. He's up before me.
Lives in your house?
One of my houses.
All right.
Blue one.
Not the house you live in there. Yes, they're marvellous, these in-house bank managers. We've got several at home. One in most of the rooms. We've got an ensuite bank manager in the guest room now.
How quaint, you should all have it at home. My bank banks with me, in fact.
Our nanny is actually comes from Iraq. It's kind of a nanny state now, really, Iraq. Anyone from a war zone is so grateful to be in your house.
Well, you know, that's rather hard to top. But we've got a nanny who comes from one of the most peaceful places on earth. A little place just outside Tring. And she's an absolute godsend, apart from the veil.
I'm really too old to have a nanny, but...
No.
We trained a goat to be our nanny. And a good job.
Our nanny does the ironing, and we don't have to pay her at all, but she's here to learn the language, so I think that's fair.
Our nanny does the ironing, and quite a lot of ironmongery as well. And cast iron work. She's built an entire fence. A cast iron fence right round our youngest.
Our nanny is 14 foot high.
Our nanny's a trained spot welder. Our youngest son got a lot of spots, and she welded them all into one enormous spot.
Our nanny can kill a child with her bare hands.
Yes. Well, ours introduced the idea of the naughty grave to the family as well.
And another topic.
I taught Gordon Ramsay absolutely everything he knows. It took him ages to learn the C word, but in the end we got there.
Cooking, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I taught Gordon a couple of recipes, and he uses them in his restaurant, and he's very grateful for them. But I suppose my biggest triumph was when I catered World War II.
Funny you should say that. I catered for the Great War and the Vietnam War and the Korean War, and one or two I've forgotten. They were very pleased.
Ah, you've wrong-footed me there, because I was going to say it was a good career move.
I was with Jesus at the Sermon on the Mount, and he turned to me and he said, I've got to feed 5,000 people. We've got some bread and some fish. I said, get slicing, baby. We've got to make these very thin sandwiches.
It's now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. But first, I noticed from the Mornington Crescent weblog that we've received nearly 7,000 hits this week, which means catapults are making a comeback. We also received this postcard from a Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. She writes, Dear Debrett's, can you tell me the correct way to address an Anglican bishop? I've got him wrapped up, but I don't know where to stick the label. Yours in haste, Mrs. Trellis. This week, teams, as we're in Southport, we'll play a version of the game enjoyed by Emperor Napoleon III of France during his time here in exile. As you know, it's called Mornington Croissant. The game still follows the standard English ancient and modern rules with a few typically French modifications. Chalk Farm or Shepherd's Bush gain the player a 3-move subsidy, and as you'd expect, the mention of any mainline station will cause the succeeding player to miss a turn or go on strike. Tim, you can start.
Frognall Lane.
Very good.
Rains Park.
Oh. Yeah.
Parsons Green.
Oh.
Oh, you've been practicing, haven't you?
Parsons Green. Oh, no, Piccadilly. Piccadilly.
Don't you can't confer.
I wasn't conferring. I was just asking Barry.
Yes, I see your point.
Terribly sorry, I didn't realise it. Piccadilly. Yes, you see? Barry agrees.
Piccadilly.
Falling into
Chalk Farm.
Shepherd's Bush.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Tooting
That's
Broadway.
Well, that's...
Yeah, that seems clever, but... Temple.
Bastard.
Mornington Square.
Oh, boy.
Oh, well.
St. Pancras.
Yeah. Yep.
Hang on.
Hang on.
It's a mainline station.
Oh.
And as I said before, the succeeding player has to miss a turn then.
All right.
That's
as
me.
nobody's succeeded, we'll carry on.
Arnos Grove.
Clapham, Common.
Oh.
Oh, gosh.
He will.
He'll go for it. He will.
Platts Lane.
He did.
Mornington Croissant.
Before we move on, I have to mention that we've calculated that today marks Graham Garden's 15,000th broadcast. And I'm delighted to say he's decided to celebrate by not having sex with a dairy herdsman. Well, we have to move on, but I'm not sure I want to read this bit. It says, the next round we come to is called Complete Bastards. Shocking. Don't they know it's the next round to which we come is called... I brought along a selection of unfinished quotations from some of the world's most unpleasant human beings, such as Adolf Hitler, Benito Mussolini, and Richard Branson. Hang on, Branson doesn't deserve to be included with Hitler and Mussolini. They managed to get their trains to run on time. Okay, teams, here are some quotations for you to have a stab at. Jeremy, we'll start with you now. Can you complete this quote of Adolf Hitler? Great liars are also...
Corgi registered.
The answer is great magicians. Now for you, Tim. Here's a quick one from Robert Mugabe. The only white man you can trust is...
Michael Jackson.
The very unpleasant answer is a dead white man. Barry, for you, a quote.
Charming.
And another from Adolf Hitler. Make the lie big, make it simple, keep saying it, and eventually...
Finish with a song.
Or as it says here, they will believe it. Finally, Graham, could you complete this quotation of Benito Mussolini? This is the epitaph I want on my tomb. Here lies...
Milan City Council lamppost 3578.
The answer is one of the most intelligent animals who ever appeared on the face of the earth. Oh, he was right, too. Okay, here are some for any of you to have a go at. The first is from Genghis Khan. The greatest happiness is to scatter your enemy, to drive him before you, to see his cities reduced to ashes, to see those who love him shrouded in tears, and to...
Finish with a song.
The answer is gather into your bosom his wives and daughters. Here's a quote from Caligula. I wish the Roman people had only...
Fools and horses on TV.
The answer is one neck. This time it's from The Wicked Witch of the West. I'm melting, melting. Oh, what a world, what a world. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? I'd be sacked from hosting The Weakest Link.
The answer is, a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness. Michael Winner, calm down, dear.
It's always been this shape.
I'm not going to insult anyone's intelligence by saying what the answer to that one is. And another one. This line is from Richard III. Shakespeare, it says in brackets. A horse, my...
My letter to Santa has been answered.
Of course, it's Kingdom for a Horse.
Oh, dear.
And finally, here's one from Saddam Hussein. My name is Saddam Hussein. I'm the president of Iraq, and I want to...
Be Al Jolson tonight, Matthew.
The answer is negotiate. We move on to a new music round now. I always think a snappy title is an indication of how good a new game will be. And this one is called, it's a 4-part singing relay knockout competition game. Sans Frontier. The challenge is for the 4 players to sing a song taking one... Oh, you are kind.
Hump's coffin. Is it ready, Hump's coffin?
The challenge is for the 4 players to sing a song taking 1 word each at a time. Players will be eliminated according to their level of incompetence until only the winner is left, and this shouldn't take too long. Piano accompaniment will be provided by Colin Sell. Listeners may be impressed to learn that Colin has recently been doing...
There was an applause.
Listeners may be impressed to learn that Colin has recently been doing arrangements for the Barber of Seville. It's reckoned to be one of the neatest displays of condoms ever. Okay, teams, your song is Chanson d'amour, and I'd like you to start, Barry.
chanson
d'amour.
Ra-da-da-da-da. Play encore
Here
in
my
heart.
Ra-da-da-da.
More and more
Chanson
d'amour. Ra-da-da-da.
Barry, you were late with the da.
I was late with the da, was I?
Yeah, you're out.
Oh. It does hurt, Humph, you know.
So you carry on then. Carry on, Jeremy.
Each time.
Each time.
Here.
Ra-da.
Da.
Da. Chanson
d'amour.
every time.
Here.
Chanson. Chanson.
I was moved by that, but security headed me off at the fire exit. Let's try another song. This time it's Run, Rabbit, Run, and I'd like you to start Graham and get a move.
On the
Every
Friday on
the
farm,
it's rabbit
pie
day.
So every
Friday
That
ever comes
along,
I
get up
early
and
sing this
little
song.
Barry, you're out again.
rabbit
run.
Barry,
Rabbit.
What? Not again.
you're out again, yes.
I've come out once. I'm not doing it twice. That closet door's
I'm sorry,
banging
but
like...
you came in the wrong place. In the wrong game, actually. Righto, you start, Jeremy.
Rabbit.
run
Run.
rabbit run
Run. Bang.
bang bang.
Late, and also a frog in the voice. Tim, you're out. That leaves just you, Graham, and Jeremy.
Farmers
Rabbit.
run
Run.
You're late, Graham. You were late there. Finish it off, Jeremy.
Run. Without. So. Rabbit.
Oh, dear. Well, you've got to cry, haven't you?
Was that all right?
That was brilliant.
It was, yes.
Don't
It
tell
should have
him.
ended on Run, but I'm not going to quibble. Well, I see it's very nearly the end of the show, but it's just time to squeeze in a round of Miser's Film Club. Samantha has to nip out now as she's off to see an elderly gentleman friend. She says he's a bit of an old curmudgeon who doesn't like spending his money, but Samantha says if she butters him up properly, she can occasionally get him to splash out.
He's 85.
Okay, teams, will you please suggest some titles of films likely to prove popular with an audience of mean old skinflints? You can start this one, Jeremy.
Breakfast at Tesco's.
Tim.
Copperfinger.
Barry.
The Discount of Monte Cristo.
Graham.
Ryan's Private Savings.
4 movies for the price of 1. The magnificent 7 Dwarfs for 7 Samurai.
The Borrowers.
Gordon Brown's School Days.
Titus Andronicus.
Second-hand clothes encounters. Carmelite.
A Fistful of Lira.
Watership Hand-Me-Down.
Bring me the horde of Alfredo Garcia.
And so,
Do you want some water?
don't laugh, these are famous last words. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the smoker of time steps outside for the cigarette of fate and learns how dangerous smoking is if you step out of a cable car, I notice it's the end of the show. So from Samantha, the teams, myself, and the fine folk at Southport, it's goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Jeremy Hardy and Tim Brooke Taylor were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack D.
And welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us this week on a visit to Hastings, the historic seaside town in East Sussex. Saxon Charter of AD 875 shows the first recorded instance of the town's name as Hagensteng, meaning high stone. This was a large ceremonial stone where, in celebration of the winter solstice, all the virgins of the town would gather wearing crowns of mistletoe. And you can still occasionally find mistletoe here. The Blue Reef Aquarium in Hastings includes Britain's biggest collection of nurse sharks. They're known as nurse sharks because they have to do lap dancing at weekends if they want to get fed. And it was there that it was discovered that the only mammal other than humans to actually enjoy sex is the dolphin. The keeper who made the discovery has asked us not to give his name. Nearby is the natural feature called Beachy Head, which at 531 feet above sea level is the highest chalk sea cliff in Britain. It is also one of the most famous suicide spots in the world, second only to the Golden Gate Bridge, with over 20 deaths a year. What a depressing statistic. Second. We are today guests at the White Rock Theatre in Hastings, which has 1,066 seats. This venue shouldn't be confused with the 1,939-seat White Flag Theatre in Paris. Let's meet the teams. They are on my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And on my right, Tim Brooke Taylor and Miles Jupp. And taking her place at the desk next to me, please welcome our scorer, the ever-delightful Samantha. Well, we start this week with a look at unsuccessful book titles. As we all know, the world of publishing has undergone seismic technological changes, from e-books that can be found online to Kindles that can be found on South African birthday cakes. Not all books are assured of success, so teams, I'd like you please to suggest titles of books that would be guaranteed to flop. Tim, you can start.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Commerce.
Miles.
There's Wally.
Graham.
Tolstoy's Annika Rice.
Barry.
Lady Chatterley's mother.
Three Men in a Goat.
We need to keep stum about Kevin.
A Sale of Two Titties.
The caterpillar who'd already eaten, thanks.
Lady Chatterley's loofah.
The Visible Man.
Toss of the D'Urbervilles.
Well, now to a round called One Song to the Tune of Another. As a musical round, it'll play to the strengths of our own Barry Cryer, who for many years was the pantaloon-clad frontman of 70s prog rock giants Emerson, Lakeside, Thurrock. So we'll start with you, Barry, please. I'd like you to sing the words of Nymphs and Shepherds by Henry Purcell to the tune of Lee Marvin's Wandering Star.
Nymphs and shepherds, come away, come away, come, come, come. Come away, come away. In this grove, let's sport and play. Let's sport and play, let's sport and play. For this is Flora's holiday. This is Flora's holiday.
Good. Thank you, Barry. Well, you enjoyed that, but try walking him home at 2 in the morning when he's doing it. Funny. You now, Tim. I'd like you to sing the words of Barbie Girl by Aqua to the tune of We'll Gather Lilacs.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. I'm a blonde bimbo girl in a fantasy world. Dress me up, make it tight, I'm your dolly. You're my doll, rock and roll, feel the glamour in pink. Kiss me here, touch me there, hanky-panky.
So your turn now, Graham, and I'd like you to sing the words of Elvis Presley's Heartbreak Hotel to the tune of the Morecambe and Wise classic Bring Me Sunshine.
Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of Lonely Street, at Heartbreak Hotel. You make me so lonely, baby. I get so lonely, I get so lonely, I could die. And although it's always crowded, you can still find some room where broken-hearted lovers do cry away in the gloom. You make me so lonely.
And finally, Miles, I'd like you to sing the words of the Marrow Song to the tune of Bonnie Tyler's Holding Out for a Hero.
Do 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 do. Ah, road there lives a man I'd like you all to know. He grew a great big marrow for the local flower show. And when the story got around, they came from far and wide. And when the people saw the marrow, everybody cried, oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before. It must be 2 feet long or even more. It's such a lovely colour and nice and round and fat. Oh, what a beauty! I never thought a marrow could grow as big as that. I've never seen one as big as that before. As that before.
The next round is about autobiographies. It's a little-known fact that most famous people employ ghostwriters to complete their autobiographies. Here's an example from Arthur Scargill's. See if you can spot the hand of the ghostwriter. Friday, May the 3rd, 1976, the Grimethorpe pit management are still refusing to refurb the bucket chain excavator for the 4th time of asking. Whoa! Okay, teams, I brought with me the first sentences of various celebrity autobiographies, each of which has been interrupted. And your job is to try to finish them off. So start with you, please, Tim. This is autobiography of Mary Berry, Recipe for Life. In the words of my father, my birth caused...
the bun to leave the oven.
Actually, no end of trouble. Miles, here's some words for you. This is Anne Widdecombe from her book, Strictly Anne, the autobiography. Twice in recent years, the makers of the television programme Who Do You Think You Are have approached me to see if...
I'd stop ringing them.
It's actually my ancestry might be sufficiently interesting for one of their programmes and have concluded that it is not. Barry... Your autobiographical opening comes from Michael Caine. What's it all about? I first started to act at the age of...
58.
At the age of 3. And Graham, the opening from Rick Stein, Under a Mackerel Sky. I loved fishing off the rocks with my...
fellow members of the Euphemism Society.
With my dad. So, look, here are some for any of you to have a go at. This is the opening from Alan Carr, Look Who It Is, My Story. I remember running and touching a tree, any tree, and then running back to my father and then running to a tree that was a little further away, and then...
wishing we had an indoor toilet.
And then back to my father, and so on. This is from Adolf Hitler, from Mein Kampf. It has turned out fortunate for me today that...
my bar mitzvah has been postponed.
It's actually that destiny appointed Bruno on the Inn to be my birthplace. This one is Sir Roger Moore, My Word Is My Bond, the autobiography. It was just after midnight on the 14th of October 1927 when Lily Moore gave birth to a 23-inch long...
raised eyebrow with a small baby attached.
Actually, a baby boy at a maternity hospital in Stockwell, London, SW8. This is the opening words from Eminem, The Way I Am. I knew I wanted to be a rapper when I...
got a job in a gift shop.
When I was around 14. Here's the first line from Noel Coward's autobiography, Present Indicative. I was photographed naked on a cushion very early and...
the morning having breakfast with a Moroccan sailor.
It actually says a very early in life. And finally, Raymond Blanc, Taste of My Life. When I was a child and it was summertime, my mother, Anne-Marie, would make a simple but delicious...
tart for the whole village.
Actually, tomato salad as well.
Close.
Okay, well, it's time for a round originally known as Duck Serenade, in which the teams will attempt to produce a duck version of some popular tunes. Each panellist has been issued with his own duck, which he has been specially training to provide an a cappella rendition of a well-known tune for the remaining panellists to guess. Now, if I deem any duck to be struggling to hold a tune, I'll ask Colin Sell to provide piano accompaniment. Coincidentally, Colin tells us that birds have played a pivotal role in his career. He says that once in 1974 he was prevented from playing the cello by a little thrush, so he took up the piano instead. Okay, so teams, do you all have your ducks with you?
Yes.
Good. Excellent. Right. Well, Tim, you're to start. Please encourage your duck to perform for us now, please. Before you take credit for that, Tim, they actually sing that song every night here in Hastings. Feeling still running high. Your turn now, Barry.
Bit of a celebrity, my duck, actually.
Is he?
Yeah, I call him Quack D. You know, he does an amazing act, Jack. He won't do it now because it's radio. He tap dances on a biscuit tin.
Does he really?
Goes so well until the night the candle went out. But here he goes. Come on, son.
Barry, and I can tell you I've got the answer here and I still don't know what
He does experiment with rhythm, Jack. He's got his own sense of rhythm.
His own sense of rhythm.
Could Colin help us out with this one?
Maybe Colin should help out a little bit with it, Jess. Can you?
Is there a vet in the house?
Did you get it this time? Did anyone get it?
He did it
No
his
idea.
way, I think.
My way.
It was my way, done well, the duck's way, really. So your turn, Miles. It's your duck, Miles. What's that you say, sweet?
That is the best I've heard him do it.
Did anyone know what that was? Did you?
Can we hear it again?
You might have to let us know what that was, Miles.
That was the popular song "Let It Go" from the film Frozen. I've not seen it, but my duck's a big fan.
No. So finally, it's Graham's turn. If you can get your duck ready and encourage... Thank you, Graham.
Old MacDonald had a duck, wasn't it?
It was Old MacDonald had a farm, of course it was. And of course the audience clapping along very nicely. I had my doubts when I saw all the coaches outside, but The next round is all about letters. In this game, each team will take it in turns to improvise the letters sent between two famous figures, with the players providing one word each at a time. So Barry and Graham, I'd like you to start by composing a letter from King Harold to William the Conqueror, and then Tim and Miles will come up with a reply, and so on. So off you go, please, Barry and Graham.
Dear
William,
I am currently
worried
about
the
possibility
that
you
might
invade
this
land
of
ours.
Because
I
can
see
many
ships
and
in
my
estimation
there
must
be
100
of them
or
more,
maybe.
So
look
here,
if
I
get
drunk,
will
you
postpone
the
invasion
just
for
me,
and
also
would
you
also
like
to
have
a
cup
of
tea
on
Tuesday
afternoon
or
Wednesday
afternoon
or
even
Friday
afternoon.
So,
how
about
it
if
you
do
come
from
France?
I
hope
we
will
have
a
barbecue.
your
Regal
chum
Harry.
Kiss kiss.
Dear
Harold,
I
do
not
like
you
at
all
you
silly
stinky
English.
bastard.
I
Prefer
a
Welsh.
woman.
Ideally
One
called
Hilda.
my
Wife
is
called
Harold,
named
after
you.
it
Is
my
pleasure
to
give
you
an
almighty
arrow
through
your
head.
but
Also
I
would
like
to
give
you
one.
I
Lied
about
that
wife
of
mine
who
was
called
Harold.
because
She
is
actually
called
Bernard,
named
after
Mr.
Bernard.
Cribbins.
So
Lots
of
love
and
kisses.
Guillaume.
Well, the next game combines music and jokes, a combination perfected by 70s comedy funk titans Earth, Wind and Crier. In this round, Colin will play a series of musical clues which fit together to form a well-known joke, and the teams must try to identify each clue in turn. The team which correctly identifies the joke will win. Okay, so fingers on buzzers, teams. Colin, can we have the first musical clue for the first joke, please? Tim.
Is that Dominica, the singing nun?
It is. Yes.
Well, it's the first joke I ever heard was, what fun can a monk have? None. But it's not that, is it?
It's not that joke that we're heading towards,
more
so we probably need a bit more. Can we have another clue, please, Colin? Graham?
I think that's driving in my car.
It is.
There was a nun driving her car, and a drunk blundered out into the road and nearly got run over, and she stopped the car, got out, and laid into him and told him a few home truths, and the drunk just knocked her out. And then he stood over and he said, "Not so tough now, are you, Batman?"
Can we have another music?
I think we better have another clue, please. Barry.
Two nuns driving in a
car. What was the music first?
Was it Monster Mash?
It was, it was Monster
Oh,
Mash.
I'm sorry. I was very remiss of me there. Yeah. Two nuns driving along in a car, stopped at the lights. Dracula suddenly landed on the bonnet, and they were terrified. And one nun said to the other, "Show him your cross." She said, "All right, get off my bloody bonnet."
That's it. That's actually that's the joke we were headed towards, Barry. So you got it. Good. Let's hear another one. Colin, can you just play the first clue, please? Miles?
That's Tight Fits, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. A lion goes into a restaurant, he sits down, the waiter comes over and says, "Would you like to order a starter, sir?" And the lion says, "Yes, I'll have the salmon." "Very good," says the waiter, and then he says, "What would you like for your main?" And the lion says, "Oh, just a comb."
One more clue, please, Colin. Yes,
Send in the clowns.
It was Send in the Clowns, yes.
Yeah. The owner of the circus says to this clown, the lion tamer's off sick. You know his whole act, you watch him do it. He said, "Yeah, OK." He said, "If they start misbehaving, you crack the whip or push the chair." He said, "Yeah, but I've got to do it tonight, not you." He said, "What if it really goes wrong?" And he's really jumped off his pedestal and he's really coming at me. And the owner said, "Reach behind yourself, pick up a lump of poo and throw it in its face." He said, "Will there be poo behind me?" He said, "Will there be poo?"
It's not that one. We haven't got to the joke that we're after yet. So another clue, please. Yes, Tim.
It's the Laughing Policeman.
It is, of course it is, yeah.
It's Tommy Cooper joke, it suddenly comes to mind. Police arrested two kids yesterday. One was drinking battery acid, the other was eating fireworks. They charged one and let the other one off. That's the way I tell them.
So that wasn't the actual joke that I was hoping to get to. Anyone know what it is? No?
Is it the two lions were eating a clown? And one said to the other, "Does this taste funny to you?"
It was that one, Graham. Yes, that's correct. Yes, sir.
What have the policemen got to do with it?
Oh, it's because it's funny, isn't it? They're funny clowns.
Laughing.
Yeah.
Laughing.
You're right. That is misleading because very rarely do you laugh at clowns. As I see. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the sillet bang of time dissolves the stubborn gravy stain of destiny and the Glade plug-in of eternity perfumes the living room of existence, I notice it's the end of the show. So from the team, Samantha and myself and our audience here in Hastings, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Miles Jump were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Ian Pattinson and Fraser Steele, and the producer was John Naismith. present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack D.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us this week from the historic spa town of Malvern. And if you want to visit the historic spa, it's on the Pickersleigh Road next to the historic Tesco Express. It's believed to have been St Oswald who first put Malvern on the map when in the 12th century he discovered what he described as powerful springs, and thus the town's trampoline industry was born. Great Malvern's Priory has the largest set of 15th century stained glass windows in the UK, a consequence of Great Malvern having the UK's laziest window cleaners. The famous Worcester sauce was invented in nearby Worcester. It's a spicy condiment used in savoury dishes, which according to Wikipedia was invented by two chemists, Bruce Lee and Reggie Perrins. The Worcestershire Beacon is the highest point in the county. It's been claimed that the summit of the Worcester Beacon overlooks 15 counties and that on a reasonable day you can see as far as Birmingham and Coventry. On a good day you can't see them at all. The most prominent stop on the way up the Worcestershire Beacon is St Anne's Well, a natural spring. It's said Queen Victoria swore by these waters, her exact words being, me, how much? One of Malvern's most famous sons is the BBC's own Evan Davis. The renowned broadcaster says he enjoyed a happy childhood, playing in the Worcestershire countryside and exploring the extensive caves of the Malvern Hills, until, of course, Bilbo Baggins stole his precious ring. The River Severn flows through the county of Worcestershire, and although the river is heavily affected by sewage spills, every year surfers gather to be carried along by the tidal phenomenon known as the Severn Bore. I say carried, it's more flushed, really. Talking of Severn Bores, let's meet four of them. On my right, please welcome Marcus Brigstock and Rachel Parris. And on my left, Rory Bremner and Graham Garden. And taking her place at the desk next to me to enjoy an evening of scoring, please welcome the ever-delightful Samantha. Well, let's begin at the beginning with a game about opening lines. One of the hardest parts of writing a book is creating an opening that immediately engages the reader. For example, it was a bright, cold day in April and the clocks were striking 13. An opening line I'm sure you'll all recognise from the biography of Gerald Ratner. But not all openings can be as good as that. So in this round, teams, I'd like you to provide examples of first lines to well-known works likely to have been rejected by their publishers. Marcus, you can start.
Yeah, this is from Bleak House by Charles Dickens. The young man approached them, his eyes dead, his smile forced. Have you ever been to a harvester before?
Rachel.
50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. If we must, we must, she said, but the light's going off and my jumper's staying on.
Rory.
The Old Man of Loch Nagar by His Royal Highness Prince Charles. Once upon a time, there was a handsome prince. Then he met Jeffrey Epstein.
And Graham.
This is A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. As I mounted the scaffold, I thought, on balance, it was the worst of times.
This is a draft of Dr. No by Ian Fleming. Congratulations, Bond, said M proudly. You've completed the online sexual harassment workshop.
As Warhorse by Michael Morpurgo. Albert, said the farmer, you do realise it's 5 blokes and a big puppet.
Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe. Whose is this footprint in the sand? Wondered Crusoe. Buggered if I know, said the deck chair attendant.
Lady Chatterley's Lover by D.H. Lawrence. Lord Chatterley smiled. These little blue pills really do the business, he said.
Well, this next round is called One Song to the Tune of Another. It's a game which our panellists have been playing on, I'm sorry I haven't a clue now, for 50 years. Of course, my explaining the precise workings of this self-explanatory round would only be wasting time in which the panellists could be singing. So, I'm going to explain the precise workings of this self-explanatory round. A song is very similar to the game of roulette. The gaming table represents the tune, while the chips placed on the table represent the lyrics. Any combination of chips or lyrics can be placed in any arrangement upon the table or tune. Unscrupulous casino owners often tamper with the wheel, allowing them to rip off the unsuspecting punters. Have you ever heard of a more appalling racket? At the piano, we have Colin Sell. Incidentally, Colin tells me he's recently been described as an old James Blunt in Penguin's brand new dictionary of Cockney rhyming slang. Okay, we'll start with you, Graham. I'd like you to sing the words of the TV theme from Spider-Man to the tune of By the Light of the Silvery Moon.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here he comes. The Spider-Man, he's strong, listen, but he's got radioactive blood.
Thank you, Graham. Of course, without Graham, none of us would be here tonight. And still you clap. You now, Rory. I'd like you to sing the words of the Bill Withers classic, Ain't No Sunshine, to the tune of the Morecambe and Wise classic, Bring Me Sunshine.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, I wonder this time where she's gone. I wonder if she's gone to stay altogether. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. And I know. Turned out nice again.
Thank you, Rory. Your turn, Marcus Brigstock. I'd like you to sing the words of Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood to the tune of Jerusalem.
Relax, don't do it when you want to go to it. Relax, don't do it when you want to come. Relax, don't do it when you want to suck it, chew it. Relax, don't do it when you want to come. But shoot it in the right direction. Making it your intention. Live those dreams
Marcus. And finally, Rachel Paris. I'd like you to sing the words of Agadoo by Black Lace to the tune of I Will Always Love You.
Agadoo, do, do. Push pineapple, shake the tree. Agadoo, do, do, do. Push pineapple, grind coffee. To the left and to the right. Jump up and
A lot of people listening were wishing they could sing like that, Rachel, but then again, you'd only end up on this show, so what's the point? Well, the next round, word for word, is all about words. The history of our English language shows how, as Britain has been invaded over the centuries, so it has assimilated unfamiliar words and phrases in foreign languages, particularly Latin and French. Examples include per ardua ad astra, work hard and you too can have a Vauxhall. Quatre cinq, my cat can't swim. And of course, Chateauneuf du Pape, haven't you spent long enough in the toilet, Dad? Well, in this game, each team takes it in turn to exchange a series of random words. The job of the opposing team is to challenge if they detect a connection between any of them, okay? So I'd like you to start exchanging completely unconnected words, Marcus and Rachel. Rory and Graham, your job is to try to spot a connection, and if I uphold the challenge, I'll ask you to take over, and so on. So off you go, please, Rachel and Marcus.
Pot.
Beachwear.
Thread.
Frenetic.
Salt.
Stirrups.
Meme.
Peaches.
Limp.
Seldom.
Rory, limp and seldom.
Well, if your peaches are limp, you can't sell them.
Oh, Rory's on fire tonight. Or is that just wishful thinking? Over to you, Rory and Graham.
Ready?
Yep.
That was my word.
Oh.
Let's start again. Tablet.
Wallaby.
Pomegranate.
Serendipity.
Rhinoceros.
Rachel.
If you see a rhinoceros, then that's down to serendipity. You're very lucky.
Or you've gone on a safari.
Yes.
No,
but
that's the Serengeti.
But I agree. I think it would be serendipity. It'd be a happy chance, wouldn't it? So I agree with that. So it's over to you, Rachel and Marcus.
All right. Shoebox.
Fire.
Mature.
Slow.
Basted.
Rory, you came in with slow-basted, I think.
Well, I think that speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, slow-basted food.
Well, no, I agree. You came in there, and funnily enough, it was correct. I used the term "funnily" very loosely there, but but no, you're right. So it's back to you. Thank you very much, Rory and Graham.
Again?
Yes.
That was my word. Trousers.
Oh, I'm afraid the whistle means that's the end of that round. Well, this next round is all about the world of medicine, which can contain some confusing terminology for the layperson. Last week I was told by my cardiologist to go to hospital to get an anagram. And frankly, I can't make head or tail of it. Well, in this round, the teams will assume the role of doctors and patients suffering from an imaginary medical condition. And you can be our first patients, Marcus and Rachel. Now, the identity of your mystery medical condition is now being displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Marcus and Rachel think they're bees. Marcus and Rachel think they're bees.
You must outline your symptoms to doctors Rory and Graham, and they'll be awarded points based on how accurately they're able to diagnose your condition. Off you go.
Hello.
Do come in, yes.
Thank you.
Pop your clothes over there on top of mine.
Look, we're here because we're in a bit of a jam.
Yeah, I fell down the back of the radiator.
And I banged my head on the window about 300 times. It left my hair in a bit of a mess.
That's all right, I brought you comb, honey. The thing is, Doctor, I want you to have a look at this. I've come out in hives. Actually, we've just been to a festival, spent most of it by the bins. Still, I love a dance. I'll dance to anything. Bebop, R&B, B-52s, Justin Bieber, B.B. King, you know.
I like Queen and Sting.
Yeah. You've always had sweet taste in music. That's what attracted me to your profile.
Yeah, on Bumble.
That's tough, isn't it?
Do you imagine that they think they're bees?
Very easy. OK, well, let's see what this one's like. It's your turn to be patients, Rory and Graham. And the identity of your mystery medical condition will now be displayed to the audience via the laser display board. And here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Rory and Graham are suffering from Piers Morgan. Rory and Graham are suffering from Piers Morgan.
Do come in. Sorry for the wait. I had a big lunch.
Thank you, Doctor. Well, I suppose what we're complaining about is it's the irritation, really, isn't it? I've suffered with it on and off for as long as I can remember, in various forms.
You know, I could be just sitting down and reading the paper and it would flare up. I'll get stress symptoms, high blood pressure, feeling hot, having mood swings. Like I get really angry or feel sick.
Yeah, it was made worse by exposure to the sun. I'll go red in the face, eyes bulging, foaming at the mouth.
One time it made me sick just looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'd suffer from a cough.
Oh, yes, a hacking cough, yeah.
Really hacking cough.
Really hacking, yes. I used to get it in the mornings. Every morning it would come on, usually first thing.
And then there's the weird thing. Last spring, it just went away.
Yeah. I think the weather turned against it.
But it was like a cloud lifting, and I had no symptoms for almost a year.
Oh, the relief.
But I started getting a few twinges a month or two ago, and now it's back.
It's back, mostly in the evenings now, weeknights.
Mind you, I don't think it affects so many people now.
No. I think a lot of people have developed an immunity to it, haven't they?
I think people need to watch out for the early symptoms.
Yeah. It comes on quite suddenly. For example, you might switch on the TV and all of a sudden you get this colossal pain in the arse.
Well, it's a dreadful affliction. I think you've been exposed to Piers Morgan.
Very good. Well, this next round is all about attracting the youth. It comes with free Wi-Fi and a Nando's voucher. OK, teams, the round's called What's the Youth? And in it, I'd like you to suggest continuity announcements for certain radio and TV programmes that you think might make the shows more appealing to our country's youth. So maybe you could start, Rachel.
Rise and shine, art students. It's time for PM with Evan Davies.
Rory.
Hello. On this week's In Our Time, we'll be talking about the Battle of Thermopylae for ATBC, when a rearguard action by Spartan soldiers managed to hold off the advance of a Persian king Xerxes in one of the key battles of the Greco-Persian Wars. That's the Battle of Thermopylae with Ryland Clark Neal, Fern Cotton and Big Nasty. And now back to today.
Marcus.
And later on Farming Today, how to get a full hydroponic kit and 50 heat lamps into your parents' loft.
Graham.
It's Gogglebox, where we hopes we gets lucky, spying on stay-at-homes and see them get a Netflix and a chill with a takeaway, know what I'm saying.
Yeah, finally, bruv, an interesting sounding program, yeah? Anal ISIS. No, wait, that's analysis.
So, like, there's two guys, and then they're like, so it's like, there's a program, and it's the Likely Lads.
And so, after hundreds of thousands of years of evolution, the planet faces its greatest challenge yet. Whatever.
It's the repair shop, where they get stuff and peoples bring in stuff and they pimp the stuff, and when the people see what they done to the stuff, it's not very good, because it makes them cry.
Viking, Forties, Dogger, Fisher, Soul and Bailey is the name of my crew, innit?
Mans and gals make up their own garms, and they try to be dench, but mostly well booky and clapped and ting. You wouldn't wear them out, and it's the Great British Sewing Bee.
I thought I'd have a go, Jack, at sort of explaining in rhyme exactly how Desert Island Discs works.
Oh, yes. Please do.
For the Ute. Let's see. I've slightly remixed the tune. Good luck. My guests today get cast away. Only got 8 tunes for the whole of your stay. Man, them go to deserted island, never come back. Man, a man, he cries. Bass gonna come home missing my music. It's alright, fam, gonna let you choose it. 8 little discs, better make them raves. Lose 7 discs, picking one for the waves. Gotta tell them better life you're choosing. Highs and lows and the wins and losing. Bible, Shakespeare, book of your choice. For the sake of the rhyme scheme, pick James Joyce. Have big guests on the island before you. Listen, I play you, man, and floor you. Think you'll agree that they've all been lovely. Go right back to my man, Roy Plumley. What you gonna do when the island gets dark, son? Listen to the eps with Michael Parkinson. When you're on the island, when you get poorly, better get help from a Queen Sue Lawley. Kirsty Young sent Bear Man away, found luxury item, got in his spray tank. Gotta pick something that you're preferring. Those are the rules with Laura Laverne in. That's Desert Island Discs at 11 o'clock.
It was worth a try. Well, it's very nearly the end of the show. There is just enough time to play a game of Farmer's Songbook. Incidentally, Samantha's been assisting a local gentleman farmer friend who, despite winning prizes for his magnificent English longhorn, has decided to wait for it, please. Has decided to move into arable. He says Samantha's been a godsend, performing every farmhand job with gusto. Apparently they covered so much ground sowing his oats that by the end of the afternoon all he had left were a couple of acres. Anyway, teams, in this round, I'd like you please to suggest titles of songs likely to prove popular with farmers. You can start this one, Graham.
My milkmaid brings all the boys to the yard.
Rory.
Something in the way she moos.
Rachel.
Do you really want to hurt me?
Marcus.
Who are the sunshine of my life?
Smack my pitchfork.
Good collie, Miss Molly.
Under thresher.
You Can Grow Your Own Hay by Fleetwood Mac.
You're a pink toothbrush, I'm a tractor.
Bohemian Subsidy.
We're lambing, and I hope you like lambing too.
Tilling me softly with his dung.
To every season, turnip, turnip, turnip.
I get by with little help from my hens.
Nay, lady, nay.
And heaven knows I'm miserable cow. Hey, you! Get off of my land!
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the chewy travel agent of time cancels the dream honeymoon of destiny and the pissed-off passengers of posterity are forced to spend another night in the airport terminal of eternity, I notice we've come to the end of the show. So, from the teams, Samantha, myself, and our audience here in Malvern, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Rory Bremner, Marcus Brigstock, Rachel Paris and Graham Garden were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick, and the producer was John Naismith. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack D.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us from the jewel of the South Coast, Brighton. A progressive city renowned for its laid-back cafe culture that's the home of the LGBT for two. Brighton's most famous resident is Fatboy Slim, the super... Yeah. Didn't expect him to be in. The superstar DJ named after the Ozempic weight loss injection. Brighton was once a small fishing village called Brighthelmstone, and its seafood tradition continues to this day. Visitors looking for crab and mussels can find them at a variety of stalls. Along the promenade between the months of September and December. Or if it's a plentiful supply of little winkles you're after, head for Brighton's nudist beach on Christmas Day. Brighton's nudist beach at Black Rock was the first official nudist beach in the UK. The beach features a popular cafe, and last August, one gentleman visitor astonished passers-by when he walked away holding 2 cups of coffee and half a dozen ring donuts. During World War II, Adolf Hitler ordered the Luftwaffe not to bomb the Royal Pavilion because he loved the architecture and wanted to use it as a summer home after the war was over. He chose Brighton because he thought Eastbourne was too right-wing. Each year, Brighton hosts the World Naked Bike Ride, where cyclists strip off to promote body positivity. The Naked Bike Ride regularly includes many vintage 1970s cycle enthusiasts, which would account for the large number of antique choppers on display. Brighton's I-360 is Britain's largest observation tower. The viewing pod rises to an elevation of 450 feet, and on a good day, you can't see Worthing. Like most of the UK's waters, the sea off Brighton is famously contaminated with a variety of substances. In fact, Brighton's coastal waters are said to contain so much estrogen that some days the tide won't come in unless you apologise to it. Let's meet the teams. On my left, please welcome Marcus Brigstock and Rachel Parris. And on my right, Tony Hawkes and the Reverend Richard Coles. And taking his place on the scoring desk next to me, please welcome our resident tree trunk in trunks, the Immaculate Sven. Well, we start this week with some new additions to the Uxbridge English Dictionary. A good dictionary is essential for learning the correct use of similar terms. For example, many people don't understand the subtle difference between the words gadzooks and forsooth. Well, gadzooks is an archaic exclamation of surprise or annoyance, whereas forsooth is where Geordies think Brighton is. But the meanings of words are constantly changing, teams. So your suggestions, please, of any new definitions you may have spotted recently. Richard, you could start this.
Invest. Dress code for Brighton Pride.
Marcus.
Shambles. Pretend testicles.
Rachel.
Avalanche. What Italians do around a midday.
Tony.
Uranus, the new way to address the former Duke of York.
Tahini, saying thank you in Newcastle.
Seaside, when you've finished hiding.
Half-wit, Noel Cow.
Beachy Head, mean school leader.
Tentacle, foreplay on a campsite.
Euphoria, correct way to summon a quartet.
Monologue, I'm sitting on a lump of wood.
Folio, fake pope.
Bootstrap, an ambush in a chemist's.
Papist, online shopping while drunk.
Patcham, what the council say they will do to potholes in East Sussex.
Peony, when you don't quite hit the urinal.
Bicep, a mushroom that swings both ways.
Unkempt, no longer in Spandau Ballet.
Doubloons, you blow them up for the party.
Okay, the teams are going to sing along to some well-known songs now in the round called Pick-Up Song. British seaside towns have produced more than their fair share of musicians. Amongst the better known are, of course, Sandy Shaw, Eric Clapton, Kylie Minogue, Jethro Hull, There are more, so you might as well get into them. Sir Harry Salcombe, and of course, the Kings of Leigh-on-Sea. Well, in this round, Sven will spin the discs and each of you will sing along until Sven turns the music down. If, on its return, you're within a gnat's crotch hit of the original, I'll be awarding points. And points mean a damning indictment of intellectually bankrupt contemporary Britain. What do points mean? Yes, and this week's prize is the latest oven-proof cookware for the Jamaican privateer. It's this Pyrex of the Caribbean. Rachel, you're to start, and in celebration of their victory in the 1974 Eurovision Song Contest, in this very building, I'd like you to accompany ABBA singing their winning song, Waterloo.
Oh yeah, and I've met my destiny in quite a similar way. Ding. The history book on the shelf, ding, is always repeating itself. Waterloo, I was defeated, you won the war. Waterloo, promise to love you forevermore. Waterloo, couldn't escape if I wanted to. Waterloo, knowing my fate is to be with you.
Your turn now, Reverend Richard Coles. Would you accompany Plastic Bertrand singing Ça plaint pour moi?
Mon chat splash sur mon lit à bouffer sa langue en buvant dans mon whisky. Quant à moi, peu dormi, vide et bris.
Mais j'ai pu tourner ton langue gouttière où j'ai eu un flash. En 4 couleurs. Allez hop, un matin où le loup est venu chez moi, près de celle de fin de cheveux chinois, un sparadrap pour gueule de bois, à bout ma bière de son vin en caoutchouc. Comme un indien dans son igloo. Ça plaint pour moi. Ça plaint pour moi. Ça plaint pour moi. Ça plaint pour moi.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you. I suppose I should say, Dankeschön. And finally, Tony Hawks, would you please accompany Donna Summer singing I Feel Love? Tony, well, if you hear in the news tomorrow that several immigrant boats were spotted turning back... Well, it's now time to play a round called Job Interview or Bedroom. One of my most successful job applications was when I tried out for the role of trainee entomologist at this school of infectious diseases. They said I was the perfect fit. Apparently, I boxed all the right ticks. Ah, such a face. In this round, teams, I'd like you to come up with phrases that might be suitable to use both in the bedroom and during a job interview. OK, Tony, you can start.
Is there a performance-related bonus?
Richard.
Do you mind if I record this for training purposes?
Rachel.
I'm sorry, I don't think you're going to fit in here.
Marcus.
There is an opening here if you're willing to fill it.
I'd like to get you on my staff.
Thank you for the opportunity, Lord Sugar.
You're so fired. Staff turnover very frequently.
At least to begin with, you will be operating beneath Tony.
Oh, golden handshake. Sorry.
If you don't concentrate, you're going to get the sack.
Would you mind if my finance director popped in for a moment?
If you look at my references, you'll see I used to do this for a member of the royal family.
We let the last guy go for coming late.
Sorry, I really don't want to blow this.
Would you be able to cover my bus fare?
Well, it's now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. But first, I noticed our postman bent double under the weight of a letter. It comes from a Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. She writes, "Dear Choirmaster Gareth Malone, I've recently started attending yodeling lessons at my local church hall. The lessons are very popular, and I had to join an orderly cue. Yours sincerely, Mrs. Trellis." On with the game, and this week we shall attempt a round of ecclesiastical Mornington Crescent. We'll, of course, be following Stovall's Anglican variation, in which place names with a religious connection are graced with an extra point. Conversion will only be permitted after a triagonal shift, but a Brighton liturgy will gain double extras. Reverend Richard Coles, will you be good enough to open play?
Nunhead.
Yes, of course.
Tottenham Court Road.
What?
Well, she can't.
It's allowed, isn't
Oh,
it?
there's just no extra points. That's
No,
fine.
I know.
No, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Is it allowed?
Tony, it is allowed. It's just
Doubles?
It's no doubles. No, it's just no extra points.
Okay. Well, in that case, she opens the door for Cannon Street.
Oh.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Not going to let you get away with the extra point there. We'll go straight to Bishopsgate. Yes.
I'm going to go for a Brighton double. Embankment, handy for heaven. Come on.
Yeah. I don't know how to get to heaven, but I will. I'll take your word for it.
Whitechapel.
Nice. I think Blackfriars. See? It's great to have an educated audience here.
Blackfriars. King's Sign of the Cross. It's no good pulling a face, Reverend Richard.
Well, I was hoping that you were going to kind of give the station its full name, because I'd play my Joker then.
King's Cross and St Pancras.
Challenge!
Yeah.
Anglican variations. Which St Pancras? St Pancras of Taormina or St Pancras of Rome?
This being the Anglican variation and you looking at me like that, the first one.
St Pancras of Taormina?
Yeah, Taormina.
Not in the Anglican calendar. St Pancras of Rome.
to do with you lot?
All right, all right. I thought St Pancras was the patron saint of tummy aches. So, yes, Richard, you challenged that, but have you got one to go instead?
Well, I'm going to go for the triagonal. Rectory Road. Come on.
Chalfont and Latimer.
Oh, you bastard.
Yes. The Martyrs. I thought you'd like that.
I should have... I mean...
yeah.
Well,
This
it was
is,
sitting there. You could have had it.
This is... I think St John's Wood.
Excellent.
Shepherd's Bush.
Oh.
How come?
Well,
because the shepherds watch their flocks by night, and of course Jesus, if you knew anything at all, Tony, was the shepherd of man and the Lamb of God, and all
he
shepherds...
was a shepherd man, was he?
Well, he's a fisherman, he's a carpenter. In a way, Tony, what couldn't he do?
He was hopeless at darts.
Shepherd's Bush.
Well, look, I'm still after this triagonal shift. Conversion, only after a triagonal shift, yeah?
Yes, you can do that.
Golders Green.
It's a bit Old Testament, isn't it?
Conversion after triagonal shift.
Yep.
Yes. All right, then.
Is it my turn? Sorry, I lost
yeah.
it.
Yes, you.
Yes, it is, Rachel, yes.
Acton Central.
Acton Central, okay.
God, you're allowing
Because
everything
Christ is central to our lives.
Okay.
And acting as if he isn't, or make a fool of you.
I don't think if you're going to play this seriously, I'm going to play any more, actually. Tony, we're going.
Just like one of your lot to pull out.
Wrong one.
Oh.
Angel.
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Wow.
Yeah. Mornington Crescent.
Yeah. Well, next up is a round called Marching Time. Brighton has a rich military history dating back to the time of George IV. The King's Royal Hussars were once based here, and Brighton is currently the regimental headquarters of the Cavalry of Household Queens. Anyway, the round's based on those movie scenes where a platoon is marching along, chanting a rousing chorus, raising their spirits and bigging themselves up. I see Colin has cleared a path for the teams to march round on. So, platoon, attention, please. By the left, wait for it. Quick march. Okay, team, so in this round, we're going to try out some marching chants for other non-military occupations. So I'll call out the name of each team in turn together with the name of a different occupation or group, after which you teams will begin your chant. So start with you, please, Marcus, and you'll be representing farmers' market stall holders.
Welcome to our farmers' market.
Welcome to our farmers' market.
Middle classes are our target.
The middle classes are our target.
They say we help them be more thrifty.
They say we help them be more thrifty.
One courgette is £8.50.
Okay, your turn, Richard, and you'll be representing delivery drivers.
A package left for you once more.
A package left for you once more.
We sent a photo of the door.
We sent a photo of the door.
Leaving you to fume and fizz.
Leaving you to fume and fizz.
Wondering whose door it is.
Wondering whose door it is.
And your turn, Rachel, you'll be representing bad poets.
Got a letter saying sorry it.
Got a letter saying sorry it.
Won't be you that's poet laureate.
Won't be you that's poet laureate.
Though your poetry does rhyme.
Though your poetry does rhyme.
It's in the scansion department that you've really let yourself down time after time.
It's in the scansion department that you've really let yourself down time after time.
You now, Tony, and you're representing the Pope.
Hey, it's fun to be the Pope.
Hey, it's fun to be the Pope.
There may be stress, but I can cope.
There may be stress, but I can cope.
When I do my papal thing.
When I do my papal thing.
Kneel down, Trump, and kiss my ring.
Kneel down, Trump, and kiss my ring.
Back Back to you, Marcus, and you'll be representing influencers.
We moved to lovely, safe Dubai.
We moved to lovely, safe Dubai.
For photo shoots with nice blue skies.
For photo shoots with nice blue skies.
Now we're stuck without a plan.
Now we're stuck without a plan.
Because it turns out it's quite near Iran.
It turns out it's quite near Iran.
And back to you, Richard, and you're representing motorists thinking of visiting Brighton.
In Brighton, all the cars are banned.
In Brighton, all the cars are banned.
Greenest city in the land.
Greenest city in the land.
So they say, well, you could have fooled me.
So they say, well, you could have fooled me.
Stuck at that ruddy mini roundabout on the A23.
Stuck at that roundabout on the A23.
You again, Rachel, and you'll be representing people from the West Country.
People try to do our voice.
People try to do our voice.
Just 'cause it sounds really nice.
Just 'cause it sounds really nice.
We wish that they wouldn't bother.
We wish that they wouldn't bother.
'Cause we don't sound like that, my lover.
We don't sound like that, my lover.
Richard, this is for you. It's theologians.
J.D. Vance asserts the Pope.
J.D. Vance asserts the Pope.
Theologically he's a dope.
Theologically he's a dope.
And as for bears he won't admit.
And as for bears he won't admit.
They go into the woods to shit.
They go into the woods to shit.
And finally, Tony, can you do one for BBC Director Generals?
Here's a new one full of hope.
Here's a new one full of hope.
He doesn't know the job's a joke.
He doesn't know the job's a joke.
He'll be gone inside 6 months.
He'll be gone inside 6 months.
'Cause the board are a bunch of very hard taskmasters.
Well, it's very nearly the end of the show. But there is just time to fit in a quick round of song suggestions. Incidentally, I was reading in Brighton's Scene magazine how our own Sven has revitalised quiz night at Brighton's premier gay pub, the Marine Tavern, after complaints from regulars that the questions had become so easy that there was never an overall winner. Sven's solution? Simply to make them all hard and see who comes first. Anyway, thanks to Miriam Stoppard for sending that one in. Anyway, teams, the round's called Unsexy Songbook, and in it, I'd like you please to suggest unsexy versions of well-known songs. You can start this one, Marcus.
People will say we're in Hove.
Richard.
I want your socks.
Rachel.
I touch my shelf.
Tony.
Do you think I'm 60?
Marvin Gaye's Let's Get On With It.
Wanna pee.
There must be 50 ways to kiss your mother.
Come on, baby, like my fart.
The itch is back.
Girl, I want to sex your kittens.
Do that to me one more time and I will seriously call the police.
You're one of the ones that I want.
Lay, lady, lay the table, I'm starving.
I see you, baby, mowing that grass.
Careless Lisper.
The heating's on.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the talented tattooist of time inks the word Gucci onto the twin testicles of eternity, and the half-cut customer of incredulity departs with the designer bags of destiny, I notice it's the end of the show. So from the teams, Sven, myself, and our audience here in Brighton, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Marcus Brigstock, Richard Coles, Rachel Parris and Tony Hawkes were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was devised by Graham Garden, the script consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick, and the producer was John Naismith.